My name is Austin Patrick Duhé. I'm starting my first year at Notre Dame Seminary in New Orleans. Just graduated St. Joseph's Seminary College, and I was there for 4 years. Well, so first off, I never thought about the priesthood when I was in high school. I thought it was weird. Like, what's that, you know? Even though I went to Steubenville conferences every year, just thoughts of the priesthood never really came to mind. But until Father Josh Johnson became my home pastor, I saw a priesthood that was attractive. It was like he had a lot of joy, and I never saw that before. If I could have any saint as my spiritual director, I think the easiest answer I could say is St. Ignatius of Loyola, because I was just at IPF. So that's the Institute for Priestly Formation in Omaha, or the Baton Rouge North, to go Tigers. And so it was there where I was learning the spiritual exercises of St. Ignatius, learning the discernment of spirits, and just knowing who he is, what kind of saint he is, what he gave to the church. I would say my biggest takeaway from seminary last year was knowing how much I'm loved by God the Father, even in the midst of a whole bunch of chaos in school, in the classroom, my assignments, because those things can take your eyes away from the Lord, right? Well, I mean, like anything can, but more so academics. There's a lot of pressure on you. There was just one, I guess, week in October where I was just like, this is insane. Like, why am I doing this? You know, like a whole lot of negative self-talk. But it was like in that chaos that the Lord showed me just in a simple way. It's like, I got you, man. Like, I got you. Like, you are in me, I am in you. Like, I led you here. Like, you are in my Father's hands. I was just really convicted of that. And boy, is that necessary just to exist in life, you know, just to know how loved you are in the Father. So, first advice of discerning God's will, whether it's priesthood, whether it's marriage, whether it's a religious vocation, is to, number one, read the scriptures. That is God's word to you. That is his letter to you. You know, we often think, oh, I wish God could just sit with me on a bench and just talk to me. It's like, well, we have the scriptures, and we also have him truly present, body, blood, soul, and divinity in the Eucharist. There's a whole lot of adoration chapels around here in this diocese. Go visit one. Read the scriptures. Just look at his face. Just look at his face in the Eucharist and just talk to him. He will lead you there. There's the only thing that you have to really do is just show up, you know, and just be in relationship with him in the Eucharist, because we're not called to be in relationship with some cool idea or cool concept or something that can get me in a right state of mind. It's always going to be a person, and that person is Jesus. So, my favorite food is pizza. I love pizza so much. You can pray for me, number one, by reading the scriptures, going to see Jesus in the adoration chapel. But if you want a prayer intention, just pray that whatever God wills for me, that it will always, that I will know that I'm always in the Father, and there's nothing that I can be afraid of, because guess what? God exists. There's nothing you need to fear. It is Him alone dwelling in my soul that I need. And so just pray that I can know that every day.